I'm about to take the brand new, yet to be released, at least the time of filming this, PT1 from TryHackMe, and I'm going to bring you guys along for the journey while I take the actual exam today. Now, for obvious reasons, I can't actually show you what the exam looks like or the questions for that matter, but what I can share with you is my opinion, reactions, and advice to anyone considering taking this exam. And when I'm all said and done, I'll let you know who I think this certification is actually for and why you might consider getting it. Now, I want to be completely transparent. TryHackMe is paying me to make this video, and first and foremost, I want to say thank you to them for helping fuel the mission over here. But with that said, this isn't going to be a review of the certifications. More of my goal is to provide you with the information and let all of you come to your own conclusion. With that said, I'm going to get started on the exam here. So, what is even the PT1 and why should you care? The Junior Penetration Tester, aka PT1, is TryHackMe's brand new penetration testing certification, and it is built specifically for beginners. With that said, I am definitely no cybersecurity expert, so it's going to be interesting to see how I do on the exam today. There's no multiple choice on this exam, no flashcards, no fluff. This is all hands-on, real-world simulations, and it is what you've come to expect from TryHackMe over the years. You're breaking into machines, you're escalating privileges, you're moving laterally through the network, and then wrapping it all up with a full pen test report. It is designed to mimic what you'll actually be doing on the job as a junior penetration tester. I've taken my fair share of certs, and most beginner level ones don't go this far into real world scenarios. So here's why I think that these kind of practical hands-on formats really matter, not just for the PT1, but for the direction the industry is heading. We're seeing more and more certifications move towards practical hands-on exams, which is great. The days of memorizing a bunch of acronyms and passing multiple choice tests are kind of starting to fade away. But here's the thing, the PT1 isn't just following a trend. It feels like they actually nailed it. This exam is genuinely realistic. The environment, the tools, the scenarios, they mimic what you would see in a real world engagement. I'm not just clicking around here and checking boxes. I'm actually solving problems. I'm forced to think critically. And in the end, I'm going to have to explain my process in a way that mirrors an actual penetration testing report. And for someone trying to land their first job in cybersecurity, especially in penetration testing, this is gold. Because when you're sitting across from a hiring manager, it's not enough to say, I've studied hacking. You want to say, I've done simulated red team work. I've documented findings. I know how to walk through an entire engagement from start to finish. That's what's going to set you apart from everyone else with just a cert name on their resume. Well, I just finished the web app section of the exam. That portion makes up 40% of your score, and it's a solid chunk. There's a good mix of recon, exploration, and figuring out what's exposed and how to break it. Next up is network security, which accounts for 36%. You can expect to see some lateral movement, privilege escalation, the kinds of things you would expect to see when you're pivoting through an internal network. The final part is Active Directory, which makes up the last 24%. That one's usually the one that's most intimidating for people new to penetration testing, but is a crucial skill to set you apart if you're targeting enterprise level roles. Now, as far as preparation goes, TryHackMe actually provides a full learning path that lines up with the PT1 exam. It covers web app security, network security, and Active Directory. If you're brand new, I'd highly recommend going through those rooms before even attempting this cert. They're beginner friendly, but go deep into prepping you for what you'll actually see on the exam. And what's cool is you're not just reading, you're actually doing the work in a real browser with real tools like Burp Suite, Nmap, Metasploit. You're building the muscle memory that will transfer directly into this experience, and eventually is what's going to land you the job. All right, if you're planning on taking the PT1, here's some real talk. First, slow down. This isn't a race. You've got 48 hours for a reason. Read every instruction carefully. It's easy to miss one detail that can totally throw you off. Secondly, take a bunch of notes as you go. Seriously, if you have a text file or a notepad open, jot down commands, observation, IPs, usernames, whatever. It will make the report writing part way easier at the end. And honestly, it helps you keep your head straight when you're jumping between sections. Also, brush up on your fundamentals. Knowing how to use Burp Suite or web apps, make sure you're comfortable with Nmap scans, privilege escalation techniques, and navigating Windows environments, especially if you haven't spent a lot of time in Active Directory. You don't have to be perfect, but having a solid base makes a huge difference here. And the last thing, don't panic if you get stuck. You will get stuck. That's part of the game. When that happens, step back, take a breath, and treat it like you would in a real world scenario. Analyze the situation, break it down, and work through it. The PT1 isn't testing if you can regurgitate the facts. It is testing if you can think like a pen tester. All right, so I just finished the exam and wow, the PT1 definitely lived up to its promise. It is 100% hands-on. It is challenging and in honesty, one of the most realistic beginner level certifications I've ever seen. Now, let's talk about who this is really for. If you are just starting out in cybersecurity and want to move towards red teaming or penetration testing, this is definitely a strong first move. It is not easy, but it gives you a taste of what the job actually feels like. And if you're coming from the blue team side, maybe you're in a SOC role or doing detection work, the PT1 is a great way to build that offensive mindset and understand how attackers move. That being said, this isn't for someone who's just looking to check that box on their resume. You've got to be willing to put in the work. This cert will challenge you to think critically, solve problems, and explain what you've done. And that's exactly what hiring managers love to see. I'd say the PT1 goes a little deeper than other exams in terms of realism and pressure. The 48-hour format really forces you to manage your time and think strategically. If you're thinking about taking it, let me know down in the comments below. And if you've already taken the PT1 or any other practical certification, tell me how did it go and what helped you the most and what you wish you knew before starting. I want this to be a conversation among us all. And hey, if you made it this far in the video and it's helped you at all, hit that like button. It helps more people find this kind of honest content. Subscribe if you want more real world breakdowns like this, and check out the PT1 link down in the description below if you are ready to dive in. And actually, for a limited time, TryHackMe is offering a 25% discount for anyone who signs up using the link down in the description. The thing is, even after seeing how hands-on and practical the PT1 is, there is still a missing piece, because knowing how to attack is only one side of the equation. If you really want to be job ready in cybersecurity, you also need to understand how to defend, how to spot those attacks and respond in real time. And believe it or not, that's exactly what I walked through in my breakdown of TryHackMe's SAL 1 certification. It is defensive, it is practical, and it fills in the gaps the PT1 doesn't cover. So if you are serious about leveling up, that video is right here. So make sure and check it out. It's going to give you the full picture. Thank you guys for tuning in, and until next time, keep learning.